colorful flowers, Disney characters made of plants, a butterfly garden, a beautiful scavenger hunt, ride extras, and fresh festival eats. Epcot's Flower and Garden Festival is blooming with fun for kids and families. Hi, I'm Christina, and here at Ever After Family Vacations, we want your family to make the most magical memories possible. And if you stick around to the end of the video, I will share with you my best 4 tips for navigating this springtime festival. Now let's dive in. Let's dig in. Epcot's Flower and Garden Festival takes place from March 5th through June 2nd. And when you enter Epcot, the first thing you're going to want to do is pick up your festival passport. Now in this passport, there's actually a page that says fun for kids or all ages, and it will give you a guide, things that you can do with your kids. So I'm going to be going over all the things that are listed, and I'm going to expand on it. Now, unlike Festival of the Arts, which had very interactive elements for kids and kids at heart, this festival is going to be more about looking at things. It's going to be a lot to see, a lot to enjoy, and a lot of photo ops. Okay, the first thing that's listed is the scavenger hunts. There are 2 scavenger hunts in the springtime. One is Spike's Pollen-Nation exploration, and that is happening throughout the whole festival, where you get to search for Spike the bee. And he's located all over the park, so it's really fun finding him. The scavenger hunts do cost money. They cost $9.99 without a discount. They do have discounts, but it's really fun for kids and kids at heart to get one of those and go exploring, searching for Spike the bee. And the prize is a little watering can shaped like a character. But honestly, we just went to Epcot with our kids and we didn't do the scavenger hunt because there was so much to see that we wouldn't have gotten to it. It would have been one more thing that we had to do, and we already had a long list of things to do. So as fun as this is, it is not necessary for your kids to enjoy the park. There's also another scavenger hunt called Egg Extravaganza Scavenger Hunt. Can you guess what you're searching for? Yeah, eggs. Easter eggs. But that is not during the whole festival. It is only during the dates of March 27th through June 2nd. So it's through the later half of the festival. So we will probably be doing that later on. The next thing on the passport is the Communicore Hall, which gives you a bee's eye view of flowers, decorations, plants. They even share with some information about how they make the Topiaries. It's really cool just to see and experience, even when the tables have flowers on them, painted, not as a centerpiece. Communicore Hall it's just really pretty. Next is the Butterfly Landing. Now this is the butterfly pavilion where you go in and you see a bunch of butterflies. There's a lot of flowers and things like that in there too that butterflies are attracted to. And this is located just to the left of the land pavilion. And you can learn a little bit about them. You can even see cocoons that the caterpillars have made to transform into butterflies. And maybe you could even see a caterpillar. We saw one, he was big. But word of caution when you enter the butterfly pavilion, butterflies can land anywhere. They ask you not to touch them, but that won't stop a butterfly from landing in your hair. I saw a butterfly land in a woman's hair and it was hard to get out. So they're going wherever they want. It's their pavilion, but it's definitely a must visit. It's really pretty. And then there's Playalong Bay. So this is a play on Disney's Yacht and Beach Club Resorts pool area called Stormalong Bay. So this is Playalong Bay, and it's a very nautical theme. And it's really fun. We spent like a half hour there where our kids just ran around and played. And here's a tip for you parents. You can either visit Yacht Grub or Beach Grub food booths on either side of the playground. Grab your food and come find a seat either on the chairs or a wall or ground, wherever. And while your kids play, you get to enjoy those fresh eats. There is some shade there, but it doesn't cover the whole area. So you might have to sit on the ground if you really want shade. But yeah, super fun. There's also what's called Blossoms of Fragrance. Now, this is located on the Bridge to World Showcase. We walked through there and we didn't smell anything, but honestly, we weren't really looking for smells, like that wasn't on our mind, but it was really pretty there with the tower of flowers and things like that. So if you've been there, let us know in the comments if you enjoyed some wonderful scents and what that was like for you. And Playalong Bay isn't the only playground. There's also the Wall-E themed playground in World Discovery near a test track and Mission Space and Creation Shop. And Wall-E is of course already a plant theme kind of and space theme in one, but they've renamed it for this festival Camp Get Out and Play Garden. So it's essentially the same playground, but they just added some camping decorations, which is really fun. And just so you know, it's not open at night, so it closes at dusk. And there's also the Purple Martins birdhouses, and cast members do a little presentation about the Purple Martins on every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 1 p.m. So we didn't get a chance to go see it, but you definitely can on those days. According to the book, it says it's near the Creation Shop and Refreshment Station. Okay, and that's all that they have on this page. But of course, there's so much more to see. There are the Topiaries. Not just Disney characters, but also you have some animals and some gnomes and a troll. You know, characters made out of plants. And this is so fun to check out all throughout Epcot. And these are great places to take photos, especially at the very popular ones like Lion King. There's even a photo cast member right in front of the Lion King Topiaries. And honestly, the Topiaries are a highlight for kids and grown-ups because it's so cool to see all the work that the cast members put into making plants in the shape of Disney characters. So the detail that went into it, it's gorgeous. You'll love it. And it's also fun to guess which character could be next. There's also a guide in the passport itself, which you can look if you want to see your favorite characters to see where they're at. And there's also themed gardens all around Epcot. There's the Inside Out 2 garden. There's a tea garden at the United Kingdom Pavilion. There's also a gnome garden, and there's so many more. There's also like the prehistoric dinosaur garden in the World Discovery area where you can see plants that were around during the dinosaurs. So lots of fun things to explore, lots of fun things to see. Oh my gosh, there's so much. And then there's also Living with the Land ride. Living with the Land is a boat ride through the greenhouses there in the Land Pavilion. And every festival, they have different displays themed to that festival. And for Flower Garden, they have princess displays, and it's really cute. And the wait time for that ride usually ebbs and flows throughout the day. So sometimes it can be 45 minutes or sometimes it could be 10. It fluctuates. Now let's talk food options, because most of the food options are going to be catered more towards adults, but there are some items that kids might like. You know your kid, you know if they'll like it. There's the pineapple, banana, and mango smoothie at the land cart right next to the butterfly pavilion. And my daughter loved this smoothie. It was very fruity, very delicious. There's also the blueberry crumble cake in Communicore Hall, which also has a blueberry soft serve to go with it. There's the s'mores bar at Beach Grub, Dole Whip at Pineapple Promenade. There's vanilla, peanut butter, or grape jelly at Swirled Showcase. I'm not a big fan of grape jelly, but if you like it, there's that. Or you can do a swirl of peanut butter and grape jelly and make a PB&J ice cream cone. There's the beignet in France, which tastes more like a donut than a beignet, a glazed donut with a little bit of cream inside. Quite delicious. It's an elevated donut for sure. There's also the frushi in Japan, and there's the fried cinnamon roll bites and fruit cereal shake at Brunch Cut. I've heard the fruit cereal shake is just like the milk in your cereal bowl after you've had fruity cereal. So we didn't get to try all of those, but I think those are great kid-friendly options for you. And then of course, at the Flower and Garden Festival, you have flowers everywhere. They are so pretty. They add so much color to Epcot. This is the most beautiful time of year to visit Epcot. So I highly recommend just enjoying the scenery, stop and smell the roses or other flowers, whatever is in bloom, and just enjoy seeing everything. Okay, now here are 3 tips to really get the most out of this Flower and Garden Festival. Remember, there are lots to see. There's food, topiaries, scavenger hunts, and more, and it's so hard to experience them all in one day. So how do you do it? Well, tip number 1 is to stop and enjoy the playgrounds. Take advantage of those fun themed playgrounds, let your kids burn off that energy and just enjoy while you maybe grab a bite to eat at a nearby food booth and sit and enjoy. You can take a break while your kids are running around. There's also other playgrounds around Epcot, but that's another video. So subscribe to be notified for that one coming. Tip number 2, World Showcase is a very long journey. When you're looking at everything, searching for things, eating things, it takes a lot of energy to get all around World Showcase, and it's tempting to, once you get halfway through, just push to the end, but then you might be missing some. So I recommend taking a break halfway through your circle around World Showcase. The American Adventure Pavilion is a great option. They have several picnic tables that you can sit at, and then your kids can go to the Kid Cot table and color a postcard while you sit, enjoy, maybe eat a little something, because that's what the festival is about, eating. I even recommend sitting a little longer than you may want to. Just take a long break, because you're gonna need it to make it through the rest of the day and be able to enjoy it before you hit a wall. Trust me, I know. Tip number 3 is, even while you are enjoying all the festival elements, it's important to enjoy some indoor activities too. Even though they're not a part of the festival, but they're still Epcot. So take some time, go inside, you can go see Awesome Planet in the Land Pavilion. You can go see the Pixar Film Festival next to the Imagination Pavilion. You can go see Canada Far and Wide Circle Vision, or even the Beauty and the Beast Sing-Along in France. There's even more things that you can go inside and enjoy and experience to get you out of the sun and out of the weather and out of the crowds. And tip number 5 is mostly for you parents, is to choose 5 food booths. Yeah, only 5 that are must-dos for you, and make those a priority, because you can easily fill up on all the things. We've been to the festival 2 days already, and still we have not gotten to all the food kitchens or food booths because we get tired and we get full. There's a lot to eat and a lot to enjoy. So choose 5 booths only and make those a priority. Anything else you do is just a bonus, right? But which booths should you prioritize? Well, check the next video in this playlist. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a very magical day. Bye.